Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The English Habit. I'm Nina.
And I'm Jack. We're so thrilled to be back with you for another exciting episode.
Jack, I'm curious. After a busy day of work or studying, what do you usually do to relax and unwind? Do you have a go-to activity?
Oh, that's where my hobbies really shine, Nina. That's the perfect segue into our topic for today, hobbies. You know, those fun things we do in our free time just for enjoyment.
Exactly. Everyone has something they love doing, right? And today we're going to help you talk all about yours. We've put together 15 must-know English phrases that will make it super easy and natural for you to describe your hobbies, ask others about theirs, and even share how much you enjoy them.
Whether you love reading, playing sports, or exploring new places, these phrases will give you the confidence to chat about your passions in English. It's not just about learning words, it's about connecting with people over shared interests.
So grab a cup of coffee or whatever helps you relax and get ready to dive into the world of hobbies. Let's make talking about your favorite pastimes fun and fluent. Ready to jump in, Jack?
Absolutely, Nina. Let's get started.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the first main section of our podcast about hobbies. Jack, I think the best place to start is with the most basic question, right? How do we even ask someone about their hobbies?
Exactly, Nina. It's super simple. Our first must-know phrase is, what do you do in your free time? It's a really natural and friendly way to open up the conversation. For example, I might ask you, so Nina, after a busy week, what do you do in your free time?
That's a great question, Jack, and it's so common. Now, another way to ask that's a bit more direct but still very polite is our second phrase, do you have any hobbies? It gets straight to the point, like, excuse me, do you have any hobbies? Or, my friend Sarah loves painting. Do you have any hobbies too?
Perfect. Now, once someone asks you, how do you answer? The most straightforward way to state your hobby is our third phrase, my hobby is, or my hobbies are if you have more than one. For instance, my hobby is gardening, or my hobbies are reading and playing guitar. It's clear and simple.
Yes, absolutely. And building on that, if you want to express that you really enjoy something, we use a few common verbs. This brings us to our fourth phrase. I enjoy, I like, I love. Remember, when these verbs are followed by an action, that action usually takes the ing form. So you would say, I enjoy reading mystery novels, or I like playing video games with my friends, or I love going for long walks in nature. It sounds much more natural than just my hobby is reading.
Right. So, Nina, using those phrases, what do you do in your free time? Tell us about your hobbies.
Good question, Jack. Well, I really enjoy listening to podcasts,
Of
obviously,
course.
and I like exploring new cafes in the city. How about you, Jack? Do you have any hobbies we don't know about yet?
Oh, you bet. My hobby is definitely playing basketball, and I love cooking new recipes. It's a great way to relax. So, those are four fantastic phrases to get you started talking about hobbies. All right, so we've learned how to ask about hobbies and how to state what yours are. Now, let's dive into some of the most common hobbies and activities people enjoy. Nina, what are some of the first things that come to your mind when you think about popular ways to spend free time?
Oh, definitely the quieter, more relaxing ones first, Jack. Our fifth phrase covers two big ones, reading books and listening to music. Like, in the evenings, I really love reading books to unwind, or I always listen to music when I'm on my commute. They're so universal, aren't they? Almost everyone enjoys one or both.
So true. And then there's the more active side of things. Our sixth phrase is playing sports or going to the gym. These are great for people who like to be active. For example, every Saturday I go playing sports with my friends. Or I try to go to the gym 3 times a week to stay fit. Do you ever play sports, Nina?
I do. I enjoy swimming sometimes. Now, after all that physical activity, or if you prefer a more relaxed evening, our seventh phrase is watching movies or TV shows. This is probably one of the most popular ways to relax. After dinner, I like watching movies on Netflix. Or, have you seen that new TV show everyone's talking about?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a big fan of a good movie night. And what about those who love to create or explore through food, Nina? That brings us to cooking or baking.
Yes, our eighth phrase is perfect for the foodies out there. You can say, I find cooking dinner very relaxing, or my sister loves baking cakes for special occasions. It's a very rewarding hobby, especially if you like eating.
Definitely. And last but not least for this section, for the adventurers, we have our ninth phrase, traveling or exploring new places. My dream hobby is traveling the world, or I enjoy exploring new places every weekend. It's wonderful to see new things, isn't it?
It really is. So, Jack, out of these common hobbies, which one do you find yourself doing the most?
Hmm. I'd say definitely playing sports and listening to music.
All right, Jack, we've talked about asking about hobbies and what some common ones are, but how do we express how much we really love or are involved in a hobby? Sometimes I like just isn't enough, right?
Exactly, Nina. When you're super enthusiastic about something, you need stronger phrases. So, our 10th phrase is, I'm really into. This is a fantastic, natural way to say you're very interested in or enthusiastic about something. For instance, I'm really into photography these days. I spent hours editing photos. Or, my sister is really into K-pop music. It shows a higher level of interest than just, I like.
Oh, I love that one. It sounds so natural. And building on that, if you have a very strong, deep feeling for a hobby, you can use our 11th phrase. I'm passionate about. This means you have a very strong emotion or belief about something. Like, I'm passionate about animal welfare, or he's passionate about playing the guitar. He practices every single day. It shows real dedication.
That's a powerful one. And when you're passionate about something, you probably spend a lot of time doing it, right? Which leads us to our 12th phrase. I spend a lot of time verbing. This clearly indicates how much of your free time goes into your hobby. For example, I spend a lot of time painting on the weekends. Or, Nina, I bet you spend a lot of time listening to new podcasts.
You got me there, Jack. I definitely spend a lot of time doing that. Now, apart from just enjoying them, hobbies often have a great benefit, especially for our well-being. So our 13th phrase is, it helps me relax or unwind. This is perfect for explaining the reason you do a hobby. Gardening helps me relax after a stressful week, or listening to jazz music helps me unwind before bed.
That's so true. Hobbies are essential for our mental health, aren't they? They give us a chance to escape from daily pressures. So, Nina, what's a hobby you're really into that helps you unwind?
I'm really into baking, and it definitely helps me relax, especially when I'm kneading dough. It's very therapeutic.
All right, Nina, we've talked about our current hobbies and how much we're into them. But sometimes you just feel like trying something completely new, don't you? It keeps life interesting.
Absolutely, Jack. And that brings us to our 14th must-know phrase, I'd like to try. This is perfect when you want to express a desire to start a new hobby or activity. For example, I've always wanted to learn to play the piano, so I'd like to try piano lessons. Or, my friend just started painting, and I'd like to try that too. It's all about that new adventure.
That's a great one. I'm always looking for something new myself. And when you think about why you'd try a new hobby, or even why you have your current ones, it often comes down to the benefits. So our 15th and final phrase for today is, it's a great way to. This helps you explain the positive outcomes or advantages of having a hobby.
Exactly. For instance, learning a new language is a great way to challenge your brain, or joining a sports club is a great way to meet new people. You're explaining the value of the hobby. Jack, what's a new hobby you've been thinking about? Something you'd like to try?
That's a tough one. I've been seeing a lot of people go hiking lately, so I'd like to try hiking more often. I think it's a great way to explore nature and get some exercise at the same time. How about you, Nina? Is there anything new calling your name?
Oh, definitely. I've always been fascinated by pottery, so I'd like to try making pottery. I imagine it's a great way to be creative and relax. Having hobbies isn't just about passing the time, right?
Not at all. Hobbies are fantastic for our well-being. They can reduce stress, help us discover new talents, and even connect us with new communities. Whether it's something active or something quiet and creative, finding what you love truly enriches your life.
All right, everyone, it's time for our vocabulary recap. We've covered a lot of fantastic ground today, and now it's your chance to really make these phrases stick.
That's right, Nina. We're going to quickly review those 15 essential phrases we learned to talk about hobbies. As we say each one, try to repeat it after us. This is a fantastic way to practice your pronunciation and get comfortable using them. Ready, Nina?
Absolutely, Jack. Let's go. Number 1. What do you do in your free time?
Example. So, Nina, what do you do in your free time?
Number 2. Do you have any hobbies?
My friend loves gardening. Do you have any hobbies?
Number 3. My hobbies are.
My hobby is photography.
Number 4. I enjoy, I like, I love verbing.
I love playing video games.
Number 5. Reading books, listening to music.
In the evenings, I enjoy reading books.
Number 6. Playing sports, going to the gym.
On weekends, I go playing sports.
Number 7. Watching movies, TV shows.
We spent the evening watching movies.
Number 8. Cooking, baking.
Nina finds cooking very relaxing.
Number 9. Traveling, exploring new places.
Her favorite hobby is traveling.
Number 10. I'm really into.
I'm really into painting these days.
Number 11. I'm passionate about.
He's passionate about playing the guitar.
Number 12. I spend a lot of time.
I spend a lot of time drawing.
Number 13. It helps me relax, unwind.
Yoga helps me unwind after work.
Number 14. I'd like to try.
I'd like to try learning a new language.
And number 15. It's a great way to.
Joining a club is a great way to meet people.
Great job, everybody. That's all 15. Now, the absolute best way to make these phrases stick in your mind and roll off your tongue is to actually use them.
That's right, Nina. Try to use these phrases to describe your own hobbies or even to ask your friends about theirs. Talk to yourself in the mirror, tell a friend, or write it down in a journal. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. Practice really does make perfect.
Well, everyone, that's all for this fantastic episode of The English Habit. We really hope these 15 essential phrases help you talk about your hobbies and passions with so much more confidence and ease.
Absolutely. Remember, the key is to practice. Try using these phrases every day when you think about your own hobbies or when you're talking to friends. The more you use them, the more natural they'll feel. And soon they'll become second nature to you.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, The English Habit, and make sure to hit that notification bell. That way, you won't miss any future episodes where we break down more everyday topics that are super useful for your English learning journey.
And hey, we'd absolutely love to hear from you. What's your favorite hobby? Or maybe you've tried a new hobby recently. Let us know in the comments below the video. Your comments really help us know what you want to learn about next.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. Keep practicing your English, and we'll see you next time for another exciting topic.
Bye for now.